History buffs can now trek through a lesser-known part of Singapore's wartime past. For the first time ever, Fort Connaught will be open to the public through a special access tour. It's part of a slew of programs marking the 81st anniversary of the fall of Singapore. Sherry Locke with this sneak peek.
A part of Sentosa that you might not recognise, but its past has not fallen through the cracks. Scattered among the leaves and branches are remnants of the fort that once housed the largest guns on the island. Fort Connaught was built in 1878 to defend Keppel Harbour, but its guns were also used during the Second World War.
This is where the guns on Fort Connaught were stationed during the war. They were initially aimed at the sea, but were later rotated inland towards the north to fire on advancing Japanese troops. They used up all their ammunition in just a few days, but because they were carrying the wrong type of shells, that did little to stop the enemy.
Visitors will get the chance to peer into the past through guided tours. These are run twice a day on 6 dates in February. They can accommodate groups of around 20 people.
We are always looking for interesting hidden sites with untold stories in the hopes that people will understand and learn a bit more about our wartime history. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we want the public to be able to draw inspiration from the resilience and the solidarity shown by some of our war pioneers.
And as visitors unearth Singapore's World War II history, they'll have to be prepared to brave some rough terrain.
We looked at this site, and really the intent is to maintain the ecology, the heritage and the structural integrity of the site, so that the people who come and do the tour can experience it as real as it possibly can be. So given that context, the maintenance that we put in is really very minimal, just enough to ensure that the safety of the guests is looked after.
The tour is recommended for those aged 13 and above. Those that are suited to this activity might want to consider other Battle for Singapore programs instead. They include heritage walks and museum tours.